into the corner. Sampi is alone in the slot if the Crunch can get the puck to him. 3 aside battling for it. Valuable seconds killed off. Here's Sampi. One-timer score! They left Otto Sampi alone, and he makes them pay. A blistering one-timer into the back of the net on the power play, and the Crunch take a 1-0 lead with 13:44 to go in the second period. Harvard forecheck trying to get going. Coronado spinning out of the corner, finds Thrun. Slings it on net, save, rebound. Oh, what a stop from Peretz. Kicking out the right pad. Syracuse trying to start the rush on the man advantage. Charles Hudon hits the red line and slides it across to Barré-Boulet. Return for Hudon, and he scores! Charles Hudon flying through the air on a beautiful combination with Alex Barré-Boulet. Syracuse has its second power play goal of the period. They take a 2-1 lead with 1:17 to go in the second period.
They really didn't get much to do on that man advantage. Top line out there for the Crimson. Abruzzese out in front. What a save from Kaspersky! Left pad denial on Riley Walsh, who was creeping in down the slot.
Actually played over 100 games with the Rochester Amerks, and now we're going to go. A big fight, Labrie dropping the mitts right in front of the Amerks net, and he's got his second takedown in as many days. Back behind the play, PC Labrie puts Nick Boca on his keister. Welcome back, PC. Hey, the guy knows what Crunch fans want. He gets a great reception in the box from the Syracuse faithful. Marchand deflected. What a reaction save by Klara Peslarova. The doorstep tip had her going the wrong way. I don't know how she made that stop.
Intercepted by Rathbone. He spoons it out to Panetta. Crimson now attempt to change on the fly. Onto the turning stick of Scharf into the attacking zone. He ducks, leads the shoulder all the way in, and scores! What a move, and Colgate wins an OT. Lays it off for Gonzalez. Whitney Dove creeping in, shoots! She scores! Whitney Dove on the power play. Her first goal of the season, and the Friars have come from behind to lead 2-1 with 2:06 to play in the first. Passes it cross ice, Sweezy there for the Bulldogs, but another turnover. Here's Baker Shore, backhand, cross ice, they score! How about Jack Donato finding the back of the net, and the same rink where his father played so many years ago. Rathbone starts his way up. Hands off right for Dornbach. He creeps in, pulls up, filters it for Rathbone. Backdoor, they score! Nick Abruzzese tic-tac-toe on the power play, and the Crimson have tied it up in the second.
Ryan Seedham, the defenseman all the way behind the goal line. Karpa back up top for Seedham. He's got more with a one-timer. The shot there, rebound loose. Metza reads it. Intercepted. Abruzzese tried to poke it on ahead. Continues to follow less into the boards. Seedham will take things over for the Crimson. They want a quick rush back, though. Abruzzese slowly gains the line, slows it up. Ian Moore, spinorama by the goal line, looked to go up top and couldn't put it under the bar. Abruzzese dangling behind the net, out in front, and the shot goes high. Off the block from Brendan Less, who might have stopped a goal. That was a heck of a pass from Nick Abruzzese, who looked to send it right back where she came from to his liney Coronado. Such a high-skill player, Abruzzese. And Les was reading it. And to Peretz's credit, it looked like he had that post sealed up as well. He saw it coming. Under 3 to go in the period. Still looking for the icebreaker here in Cambridge. Chorney's second clear attempt is a good one. Lombardi spanks it in behind Thrun. Seedham sees the hit coming and allows Thrun to collect for the Crimson. Ethan DeYoung, though, forces the turnover. Over on the far side, pinching down goes Chorney. Thrun will staple in his man. Free puck into the corner, approaching 2 minutes to go. Here's Bongiovanni, the leading scorer for the Bobcats. Filters it up top to the tall defenseman Mendel. Spinning in the slot, rebound there. Gibson has the second try. Mitchell Gibson has spent a lot of this evening pretty far out into the blue paint. Been a lot of 50-50 pucks, and he's made some quick decisions to not let things hang around. Any rebounds stay there. Instead, he just wants to pick it up himself. Number 4 team in the country, the Bobcats, a record of 26-3-3 in a dogfight here in Cambridge. Losing just frankly isn't something that the Bobcats have done a whole lot of this season. Fell against Clarkson last weekend on the road, but before that, 7 straight victories. A stretch which went all the way back into the late stages of January. Quinnipiac looking for an outlet here. Mendel tries the near side. Dornbach intercepts. Chorney skates it out to center on a pass for Smolenic. Turned over. Dornbach trying to rush onto it, but just there a step before is Rasanen. Dornbach once again looks across and scores! Casey Dornbach, the captain, goes against the grain, and the Crimson take a 1-0 lead in the final couple minutes of the second period. Snipe City for Casey Dornbach, his 6th goal of the season. Beats Yaniv Peretz off of a turnover, a failed clear attempt. Under the blocker of Peretz, a big-time goal for the captain and the Crimson. On their 19th shot of the game, finally break through. Get us a goal here in Cambridge. See how quickly the Bobcats could try and counter. Cipollone was in right by the post, and that bouncing puck just never settled for him. Rasanen pinches in down the boards. Crimson move it D-to-D Thrun. Abruzzese up off high glass. 2-line pass on the money. Here's Van Ness. His pass across was deflected. Ethan Lay slowly down the boards for Van Ness. In the final minute of the second period, Dornbach breaking through for the Crimson to give him a 1-0 lead. Heavy battle with Thrun. Knocked down by Ethan Lay, but the puck turned over. Coronado skating 2 against 2. He springs wide, pulls up by the circles, gets a little help in the reinforcements from Abruzzese. Straight away, Rafai Farinacci, one-timer, blocked by Lee. He sends a high arcing dump back into the Crimson end in the final 10 seconds of the period. Rafai makes the wise decision, slows it down, and the Crimson will bleed out the clock and take a 1-0 lead into the third period against number 4 Quinnipiac. Dornbach with the lone marker, assisted by Baker Shore. He made the play at the blue line that allowed Dornbach to snipe